International Conference. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Anindya Putri Almeida from Telkom University. Let me take this opportunity to present our research and detailed comparison of net-biased algorithm and support vector machine in sentiment analysis on social media age for KIP College program. Twitter or X is a popular social media platform in Indonesia used to share opinions and discuss social issues, such as politics, entertainment, and education. According to a report by We Are Social in April 2023, Twitter's users in Indonesia reached 14.75 million and ranking in 6th in the world. Each social media has a trending feature that displays popular topics. One controversial issue that trend was the Indonesian Smart College Card or KIP Kuliah on April 29, 2024. KIP Kuliah is a government scholarship program for underprivileged and high-achieving students. However, its implementation has faced issues of inaccurate recipients, as reported by Kompas.com, and has generated various public opinions. Sentiment analysis is necessary to understand public opinion regarding the KIP Kuliah program. By understanding public sentiment, it is hoped that this will assist relevant government agencies in evaluating policies and provide insight into public opinion regarding the KIP Kuliah program. For the research framework, it starts by input section with identify the problem, next to literary review, data collection with crawling, and next to process section with data labeling, preprocessing, feature extraction, split data, balance labels, classification, evaluation, and output section is conclusion and suggestion. For the dataset, this study used a dataset resulting from the crawling stage on application X with a total of 2012 data. The download data type used Indonesians with keyword KIPK with time range of April 29, 2024 until May 1st, 2024. The data was manually labeled based on opinion analysis using Microsoft Excel with negative, neutral, and positive category. Next, the labels were converted into numerical format through an encoding process. 0 for negative, 1 for neutral, and 2 for positive. The data was manually labeled based on opinion analysis using Microsoft Excel with negative, neutral, and positive categories. From a total of 2012 data, the research identified 150 and 15 rows of data for the negative label, 384 rows of data for the neutral label, and 68 rows of data for the positive label. On pre-processing, first is cleaning text data from irrelevant elements such as function marks, numbers, symbols, URLs, mention, and retweets. Next is scaffolding, standardize the text by changing capital letters to lowercase letters. Next is tokenizations, aims to break down the text into a small unit called token. Next is normalizations for standardizing diverse words with the same meaning, including slang words using the Kamus Besar Bahasa Indonesia. Next to stop word removal to removing frequently occurring and general words such as and, which, and is. Next to stemming for converting words into their basic form for removing prefix, suffix, or other affix. For feature extraction, after the processing stage is complete, the next step is to perform feature extraction, which includes assigning weights to words or terms. In this study, the method used for feature extraction is term frequency inverse document frequency. In the feature extraction shape, each line of words in the dataset is weighted by of the frequency of occurrence words in the text. The result of the TF-IDS stage are shown in the figure. For the data split, where the dataset will be divided into two parts, namely data training and testing data. This data split is done with a proportion of 80% for training data and 20% for testing data. The results of the data split stage yield 1069 training data and 40 303 testing data. The training data has details of the numbers of data rows with 100 to 1,045 rows of negative labels, 300 rows of neutral labels, and 64 rows of positive labels. The test data consists of 305 rows of data with negative labels, 84 rows with neutral labels, and 14 rows with positive labels. Balancing labels with SMOD to address the issue of data imbalance, the SMOD was applied to generate from the minority class, allowing the model to be trained more evenly and resulting in improved performance in recognizing each class. After applying the SMOD technique, the label distribution become more balanced with each class positive, negative, and neutral having an equal number of samples, namely 1,245 samples each. The total training data increased to 3,735 data from the previous training data. Classification naive bias in the study was implemented using the multinomial naive Bayes model. Is widely used in classification due to its simplicity and effectiveness, which relies on the basic concept of combined probabilities between words and categories that estimate the probability of a category in document. The evaluation result of the naive Bayes classification method can be visualized in image below. Next, to classification with superfractal machine of SVM. In this study, SVM method was also used for classification. At this stage, a linear kernel with parameters linear was used. A linear kernel was used because of its good performance in text classification and its ability to handle high-dimensional datasets with many attributes. The results of evaluation of the SVM classification method can be visualized in the figure below. For the comparison of evaluation result based on the result using the naive Bayes and SVM methods, the comparison result that show that SVM method has the best performance with an accuracy value of 0.76 compared to the naive Bayes method with an accuracy of 0.67. For the conclusion based on the research are follows. First, the majority of public opinion regarding the KIP Kuliah program has negative sentiment, namely 77% with a total 1,550 data points. This indicates significant dissatisfaction of our complaints from the public regarding the KIP Kuliah program. Meanwhile, positive sentiment only reached 4% with a total 78 data points, indicating that appreciation of our positive views of this program are relatively small. Neutral sentiment stood at 19% with a total 384 data points, indicating that there are opinions that don't lean towards either positive or negative sentiment. The performance result of each method with a training and testing data distribution ratio of 80 to 20 show that the naive Bayes method obtained an accuracy value of 0.67 or 67%, precision of 0.74, recall of 0.67, and F1 score is 0.7. While the SVM method obtained an accuracy value of 0.67, as well as precision value of 0.74, recall of 0.76, and F1 score of 0.75. A comparison of the performance of the naive Bayes and SVM methods in this study can be seen in the classification performance and model evaluation, which show that superfractal machine method is superior to naive Bayes method. Thank you. Any question?
Okay, thank you, Miss Hanindya. Any question for Miss Hanindya from another presenter? Okay, Miss Hanindya, I will ask you, but on chat, yeah, because my voice is not good. Please, I will chat you 2 questions.
Okay.
Okay, I will ask you in chat session. Explain how to labeling data in your data set, and then why you compare SVM and live bias. What about the other method? You can answer my question.
Okay. Labeling data using manual methods, using several language export with manualing label data, and why compare SVM with live bias? Because compare methods to obtain optimal accuracy results.
Oh, okay, I see. What about the other model like KNN or decision tree or random forest? Are you use other model besides SVM and live bias for comparing the results?
Yes, I used to use the other models like KNN or random forest, but I definitely, but I in the end choose SVM and bias because the two is the best accuracy on.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, thank you, Miss India, for the great presenting. Uh, we will to going to the next presenter. Please stop your screen.